Hey, Wednesday night leaders, it's Jamie, your Life Kids pastor. I just wanted to take a second and give you guys a quick Wednesday night update before tomorrow gets here. It's already Wednesday. And just talk to you about a couple of changes that are coming to make Wednesday night more excellent. Before I do that, I want to stop and say thank you so much. Thank you for supporting our Switch ministry. As a mom of 3 kids who have been through the Switch ministry, their whole life, gotten to grow up at Life Church, and now my daughter serves as a Switch leader. I'm super grateful for that ministry, and I know that raising teenagers is hard. Being a teenager was hard, and I'm so thrilled that the kids in our community have a place to come and learn about Jesus. It's such a unique opportunity, and I know, and they know, that it is not possible without what you guys do to make those parents free them up, give them the opportunity to go lead those kids. So thank you so much. I also want you to know that I recognize it's been tough lately. Things have been difficult. I've had multiple conversations, and I know that some of you kind of feel like you're feeling some burnout, and maybe it's not the time of the week that you most anticipate with excitement like you used to. And for that one, I'm sorry. I apologize that some of us are kind of in that tired season. And so I've been praying about that. I've been thinking about that. Alicia and Shayna, your coaches, have been fantastic to lead through some of that. But I recognize that there are some changes that we need to make. There's some things that we need to realign and reshift to make sure that we are all getting an excellent experience. The kids, you as leaders, the parents, that everyone is getting the excellent experience that they deserve and that God wants us to have, to be perfectly honest. So I have some notes. I'm going to just give you a highlight of some changes that are going to start tomorrow night to make things more excellent. I will be here with you, with Shayna and Alicia, obviously, to walk through these things. No major changes. They're all super fun and going to just make the night flow more smoothly, hopefully take some pressure off of you. And more than anything, we want you to feel fully and completely supported and successful in what you're doing and serving here on Wednesday night. So the first thing is I'm going to communicate with all the parents that we will not allow kids to be dropped off before 6 o'clock anymore. So I know that you guys really work to get off work, to get here, to get your kids here, and to be here. And I know that's difficult. You guys are rock stars for doing that. And so we are going to push that to where I will draw a hard line. I will have those conversations with parents if need be, but we will not allow kids to be dropped off before 6 o'clock. That gives you time to come to the huddle room with us, have a short huddle, eat dinner. We want to be able to provide dinner for you every single week. Just kind of stop for a second and decompress between the real world and work and everything that's happening out there and being able to serve God in this capacity. So 6 o'clock drop off. We'll draw that line in the sand and we'll handle those conversations. The other thing is we're going to try something a little different to break up the night. I recognize that 2 hours in one room is exhausting for you, for the kids, for everything. And I know as an educator, I know that is not conducive to optimum achievement. Like, they cannot be their best self when that happens. And so we're going to do something. We're going to rotate. I'm going to create a schedule so it won't be hard. You'll just follow it very simply, and obviously we'll walk with you through it. But if you serve our younger kiddos, we're going to start the night in Under the Sea, where we're going to eat dinner and play games and just do the normal thing that we do for the first 30 to 40 minutes. I'm going to work on timing here in a little bit before I write out your roster for you. And then when it's time to do curriculum, we will move to the jungle, where we will worship, do our message, do our small groups, and our very structured part of the night. And then when that's over, we get to move to the Ark, so that we end our night with the moon bounce and playing with games, having fun, and mom and dad will pick up from that classroom. Same thing for our bigger kids. They're going to start out in Crosstown, where they're going to eat, play games. I bought new games for that age kids so that they can play different games and have a good time together. After that time is up and it's time for curriculum, small groups, worship, they'll come in here to connect, where they'll do all of that structured learning and get to be together. And then when that's over, they'll go to the loop, where they'll have those, I can move those games over. They've got different video games in there. It's a state change that will help them stay more engaged through the night and enjoy the night more. And mom and dad will pick up in the loop for our school-aged kids. So those are some of the things that we're doing to make the night more engaging, to make it funner, and to just make it to where it flows so much better and you guys all love it so much more. One last thing, I know in here our kids do not sign in, but our smaller kids, they sign in on the roster at the door. We're not going to do that on Wednesday night anymore. I'm going to print up a roster with all the information that you would need should you need to text a parent or something, but you'll have their names so that you know who to expect. If they're there, great. If they're not, that's fine too. But then parents don't have to stop and sign their kids in and make them a few minutes later to their 6 o'clock huddle. They can just drop their kid off with a sticker. You've already got their name and their phone number and things are good to go. So I don't know that I've thought of every single thing. I know I'll see some things tomorrow night that we may want to make some slight adjustments on. But if you think of things, I would love to talk with you about that tomorrow night. Bring that to the table and let's have that conversation. I'll do whatever it takes to support you, to make you know that you are needed, you are known, you are loved, and that we have a better experience for these kids as well, because I want this to be a successful ministry. Obviously, God called us to this. He created us for this and he gave us specific gifts, and it's not a coincidence that we're here with these specific families and this day and time. So I'm grateful for you guys. I love you. I'm excited to serve with you tomorrow night, and I'm super excited about the changes that are coming. So we will, I'm Jamie. Alicia and Shayna and I will be here to walk with you guys, to support you, and to see these little bitty adjustments hopefully make some really great improvements to what we get to do on Wednesday. Love you guys. So grateful for you, and I will see you tomorrow.